Fingerstyle Thursday. Hello, hello, welcome. So first off this week we are in C minor 6 tuning. So that means your E flat, your E needs to be an E flat. Your tuner might think it's a D sharp because he's been drinking today, but if he says D sharp, let him off, okay? But E flat. Cool, super. Now, basically, we're talking about hammer-ons and pull-offs again, okay? And we're in the key of C minor, hence the tuning. So basically we're just hammering and pulling off up and down a C minor scale, okay? So that's basically where the melody's coming from. Now the chords underneath are just taken from the key of C minor. That's about it, mate. Right, super. So first of all, let's talk about the right hand pattern. There's 2 halves to this piece. Let's talk about the first pattern first. Right, so we start off with a C add 9 chord, and I recommend playing this with your index finger. So that's the 5th fret on the 1st string. Oh, so tasty. Okay, so we're gonna pinch strings 3 and 1 together. So for me, that's thumb and middle finger, and you're gonna hammer on 6th fret. Okay, and I use my middle finger for that hammer on. So you're always going to start with this pinch, and it's either going to be a hammer-on or a pull-off. So we start off with a hammer, and then we're going to pluck 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. Now they're all 16th notes, and they're all going to be exactly the same. So you have hammer, 1 E and a 2 E and. So practice that slowly. 1 E and a 2 Right, once you feel like you're comfortable with that, we're actually sort of going to do a little bit of the reverse. So rather than hammering on, we're going to pull off. And the same place that we just did the hammer on, okay? So the rest of the pattern is exactly the same. So I'm still pinching 1 and 3, pull off, which is 6 to 5, and then 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. And technically that's 3 E and a 4 E and. So slowly we go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. That is a rhythm completely for the first half. It's also the picking pattern. So all that's going to change is the left. So I would get very, very, very comfortable with just that chord, and then we'll move on. Right, for our next bar, we're still playing C minor, but we're sort of zooming around the place because we're using a C minor scale as the melody. So we've just done our hammer on, pull off. So this time we're going to move our index finger up a fret to the 6th, and we're going to hammer on to the 8th fret. Okay, so it's going to be the same pattern. And then we're going to take this and move it down. So your ring finger's on the 5th fret and your index is on the 3, and we're going to pull off there. So that was hammer 6 to 8, and then pull off 3 to 5. So in total we have hammer 5 to 6, pull off 6 to 5, hammer 6 to 8, and then pull off. There you go. Make sure your hammers aren't too quick. It needs to be 1 E and a, same speed that you're plucking. Right, once we played those 2 bars, we're going to put together this chord shape here. Now, basically, it feels like an E flat major chord, okay, which would be 1, 3, 3, 0. But you can sort of, in C minor 6 tuning, it sounds awful. So we're going to get rid of the ring finger on the second string, that is a ring finger, yes. So you should have 0, 3, 0, 1. So you should have an open second string. I'm playing that with a middle finger and index. Right, that is what I call, that's an E flat at the moment. Then if we just practice moving that up to the 6th fret, so basically 6th fret index, 8th fret middle, I call it an A flat major 7 there. And then we're going to move it down to 3 and 5, which I'm calling an F minor 7. Okay, so we just need to get used to moving that shape from 3 and 1, 6 and 8, and then 3 and 5. Okay, so we're at the E flat first, and we're actually going to play the exact same pattern that we did here, but we're going to hammer on the first string again. We're going to play frets 1 to 3, and that's where your ring finger comes in. So your ring finger will hammer onto the 3rd fret. Okay, so that will still be 1 E and 2 E and you can leave it down there. 1 E and 2 E and. We're then going to keep that there, and we're going to pull off back to there. So you hammer on, pull off. We move all the way up to the 6th and 8th fret. I'm going to hammer, and again it's 2 fret hammer there, a 6 to 8. Move down, keep your ring finger down because then we're going to pull off. And that's it. Then we go back to a repeat. We have to play all of that again. Okay, so far we have the C minor part. So that's hammer 5 to 6, pull off 6 to 5, hammer 6 to 8, pull off 5 to 3, then into an E flat, hammer, pull off, move up here, A flat major, and then move down to your F minor, and then pull off. Okay, so that's hammer, pull off, hammer, pull off, hammer, pull off, hammer, pull off. Now on the sheet, basically there's a repeat there, so you have to go back and repeat all that. You start from all that again. So play all of that we just talked about twice in a row, and you'll be fine. Right, so our last part is a really repetitive arpeggio pattern on the right hand. We're going back to our A flat major 7, which is 6 and 8, and we're just going to pluck 3, 2, 4, 1, which should be thumb, index, thumb, middle. I was counting, that's 1 E and a. So you're going to play that for a bar. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. I'm then going to add my ring finger to the 8th fret. First string, play that for a bar. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 4 E and a. Keep your ring finger down for the next change as E flat chord. Index 3rd fret, 3rd string. And then ring 5th fret, 1st string. 1 bar. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Then move to our F. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a. And then for 4 E and a, you're just going to move up 1 fret. 2 frets, sorry.